we are back. We are back. New Guardz Radio, chatty pack section for July. All right, we're gonna get straight inside with this one. So recently, last few days actually, as we came in here, days before we're recording this, Skepta, everybody knows Skepta. Basically, he declared war on the US. All right, so listen, I fully rate the angle that he's coming from. Obviously, he wants a clash with the Americans. I'll explain exactly what he said to kick it off. He just came out the woodworks with this. He just came out of nowhere with it, and he basically said, so he declared that he wanted to clash an American rapper to finally get the UK-US debate sorted. He then tweeted, "I think me versus Rocky would be a fire clash. No violence, just bars, punchlines, and counteractions." And then he followed it up by saying, "The average American rapper don't even listen to UK rappers, but we've listened to them for years. And that's exactly why the UK can't lose." Now, this kicked off all manner of, comments and people on blogs saying crazy things, and we're here now talking about it right now. So we just felt like we should give our perspective on it. Now, within the Guardz, we've been having this discussion over the last week or so, and it's caused some back and forth with some members of the group. So inside we got myself, K Zorro, we got Ray Vandetta inside, we got the man like TikTok John, and we got Bad Company inside. And live on Satellite Link Up from abroad, we got the man like Tommy Biz and Louis B as well. What you saying, man, them? Can you hear me? They're not there. Hold on. You hear me, yeah? All right. So first of all, who wants to kick it off by telling them where you stand on this beef? Who wants to come with it first? Ray?
Let me start.
All right, go Ray.
Yeah, I saw the post. He was on road walking or something, innit?
Yeah.
Airport or somewhere.
Yeah, he was walking somewhere. Yeah.
I think it just come over, man, and he was just thinking, you know what? It's the debate we used to have for years since our teens, man. It's like, yeah, who's the best of the best from these waters to like their waters, and he's right in a way. They never really listened to us until certain notable artists started making a noise and a splash. But I was looking at Joyner coming into the equation, innit? Because like Skepta rated Joyner for stepping in because he said no one really wants to smoke, innit? Joyner's come in, obviously I rate that. It's like, I'm gonna have to show, man, when I send for Rocky, he said I'm gonna send for Joyner. No.
That's your opinion. That's simple as that. Tommy, I want you to step in because I know that you've got some strong opinions on this. Go for it.
Well, if we're just talking about Joyner versus Skepta, like, obviously Skepta's winning, isn't it? Like, it's said and done, bro. Like, really.
Oh, yeah? All right, go on, explain your position.
Well, I don't know where to start, really. Bro, to be honest, like, the US MCs, and listen, coming into this, I rate Joyner. I love Joyner. I think he's done. He's not the Skepta though, bro. But really, actually, in all fairness, this is a big mismatch. They're totally different artists.
I agree.
So, the send that Skepta did, the dub.
You rating it?
What was it called?
Friendly Fire.
Yeah. Yeah, it was cold, but it was a leg shot, bro. But like, in my opinion,
toenail shot, bro.
Chess. I think it was. Huh?
Toenail shot, bro. Carry on. Go on.
No, bro. The tune's hard. And actually, what you got to remember is like, okay, Joyner. This is another reason why it's a complete mismatch. Joyner makes tune. He's a barrer, yeah. Like, as in, he goes above and beyond like your typical hip hop artist when it comes to the bars. Yeah, he kind of wants to paint a picture with every tune. Like,
right.
Skepta is a bar as in how we know, like, from the UK thing, like on a grime thing, but he makes bangers, innit?
Yeah.
Like, so they both do things that the other one can't really do. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know any Joyner tunes which are like turn up in your car full blast and fucking bang that shit loud. But like, that dub from Skepta, that's what that is. You know what I mean? Like, it's a fucking straight banger, bruv. The beat's crazy. I think it was Novelist and M1 that produced it. And, yeah, bruv, it's a fucking hard tune. And, like, whether you think the shots were slightly weak, I think that's intentional. I think there's more coming. Skepta's playing chess. When he's talking about, I'm going to write a dub for ASAP, he's got one written. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I don't doubt that at all.
That's an easier battle for him though. If he was to let straight call out ASAP and me and ASAP are going at it, I'd be like, you know what? That's you man are both at that kind of level lyrically.
Yeah.
Tunes you put out, you know, the kind of demographic that you cater to. That's why it's a mismatch with Joyner, but we're stripping it down to bars, man. It's not how loud you can bang a tune or it's like bars, bro.
And if we're stripping it down, if
he's saying better, so we're talking bars, bro.
Go on.
Yeah, okay, so it's bar for bar, which is what it's going to be. I still think Skepta can give Joyner a run for his money, bro. I think Joyner has to really come with it beyond clowning him for being for the UK and that, because if he even mentions that, that's an L for me.
I agree. However, let me stop you there, because we had this conversation the other day.
Hold on.
Go on. What
I'd also say is this is going to be dub for dub, yeah? It's not going to be no clash thing.
Yeah.
Joyner on stage with Skepta, nah, Joyner's getting shut down, bro. Skepta's one of the best in this country for his stage presence and his fucking, and the way he runs his sets,
Have you
bro.
been to a Joyner Lucas show? How you know that then?
Because, bruv, is he one of the best? We know about him.
It doesn't have to be one of the best. There's people that aren't one of the best that are dope performers. Like you're saying on stage, he's not gonna touch him. I'm not saying he can or can't on that. I don't know either.
I can't because. All right, we'll go back to it being straight UK versus US.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the same energy as us on stage. They don't have that. They don't have that crazy grime clash energy, bruv.
Yeah, but it's a rap battle.
I can't think of no
That's
one.
why it's mismatch
Really.
as well.
Go on, company. Say that in the mic.
I was saying it's mismatch because it's not a grime clash. It's not a grime clash. It's a rap battle. Like Skepta's got like when it comes to clashing. But that's why it probably seems like Skepta can clash a man. But if you're writing a song, like a diss track for someone, that's a whole different ball game, my friend. You get me? It's not even like you're like a dub. It's not even a dub or a send. Like this is like rap battle. You get me? Like because like hip hop and American artists clash all the time when it comes to the battle scene. Because they come over and battle us and we go over there and battle them and shit like that. So that's why, for me personally, I wouldn't choose I wouldn't choose UK. I wouldn't choose Skepta to represent the UK. No. So that's why it's a different. That's why there's going to be different opinions in it.
If you're going to choose 10 artists to represent UK, would Skepta be in there?
No, hell no. That's not a diss. That's not a diss towards Skepta. Really? But no, because I don't put him in the same category as Joyner. And Joyner's not my guy like that. I don't really listen to Joyner, but I know he's got.
I know what man's capable.
I know, yeah, exactly. I know what man's capable of. So yeah.
Go on.
Yeah, fair enough. I mean, the real long and short of it is, it's a mismatch on bare levels. Really, we're stepping.
Styles make fights, man.
We're stepping into.
Styles make fights.
We're stepping into their arena as well. Remember that. It's like Company just said. We're stepping into their ring. Like, they're not coming, you know what I mean? Like, so that's probably, and like I said, the long and short of it is, like, most of the UK are probably going to back our team, and most of the US are going to back their team, and they're a lot bigger than us, bro.
This is
so
where,
globally, what's it going to look like?
Exactly. This is kind of where I am with it as well. It's like, I feel like, who judges this battle as well? Like, who judges this clash? Because at the end of the day, like, everyone's gonna stand with their guy or their corner or where they live. So the Americans are probably 99% of them, even the ones who do like Skepta, 99% of them are gonna be like on the American side. It's be like, yeah, Joyner won that, and 99.9% of the UK mans are gonna, yeah, exactly, maybe, and 99 to 100% of the UK mans are gonna be like, yeah, Skepta won. Yeah, especially the grime heads are definitely gonna be like, yeah, Skepta won that. Especially if they ain't heard of Joyner Lucas. Do you know what I'm saying? So that too. So it's like, and then I don't know where I reckon that most of the rest of the world will probably side with the Americans. if I'm honest. Maybe you get. I was saying to you earlier. Maybe we get the Canadians to judge it because they use our slang.
Yep.
They're close to America, but they kind of use a similar slang to us with the West Indian, influence and shit. So maybe who judges it?
I feel like it shouldn't be a thing. It's like saying, who would win out of like Australia and England? It's like, I don't know no Australian MCs. The average American don't know no British MCs. So it's like, it's a dumb, and no disrespect to the MCs, I think it's a dumb thing to even formulate. It's to even formulate. Like, you can't compare it, man.
Skep's just like, all you hear is this thing of like people in America, like UK's the little bro, and he's like, nah, we're not, bro. We've got people here, and it's not just himself. He's talking about everyone. He's got, we got people here that can fucking dump on this lot.
But the UK does best when it doesn't give a fuck about nobody else and just does its own thing. That's when the UK does its best. When we're too worried about being in America's shadow, that's when we look like some little.
That's why they used
baby
to.
brothers
That's why they
in the
used to
corner
look
and
on our
shit.
music in the 90s and diss us because it was a straight carbon copy of what they were doing, and they thought it's not as good. It's just you lot imitating us.
We're cool when we're doing our own thing.
I've heard man say
and then any American that wants to latch on to that and ride the wave and catch the wave, do that. But then let's not think, we can clash Americans. It's just like it's not the same. It's like I don't know what to compare it to, but yeah.
It's kind of, it's a little bit like, I don't know, if you was comparing like the NFL and the Premier League. It's like, so especially if like we were saying, especially if they're gonna come, what beats are they coming on? If they're both coming on the same kind of beats, it's then you can probably judge it evenly. But if someone's coming on grime and then someone else is coming on a boom bap beat, like, what about the people that don't like boom bap? What about the people that don't like grime? It's like it's gonna be a weird matchup. It's hard. I think either they should maybe ride on similar beats, similar tempo, or they go. Do you know what I mean? They go one slow beat, one fast beat, and kind of try and match it. But it's gonna be mad. It's gonna be mad. Yeah, they'll do some like King of the Dot art URL shit. Go on, Tommy.
Novelist dropped some bars for Joyner as well, man. I think he previewed it on the IG earlier. Hasn't really it's not released yet, but he's jumping in as well.
Novelist, yeah.
I think there's gonna be more people.
Yeah,
bro.
Well,
Novelist
didn't
is crazy
Skepta
with
said
it
on the
as well.
tune that he's got like 100 man waiting to drop something. So I know that there's guys that are just writing tracks that you never heard of, and they'll be like, yeah, that was my tune for Joyner Lucas.
It's gonna be like Bashment, man. One double there, man, and it's some Bashment thing, innit?
Trust me. But yeah. All right. What? Anything else you to add before we end? I know you're busy over there.
Fuck Joyner Lucas. No, I'm just playing, man. I love Joyner, but like for me, to be honest, like looking at it from a Clash perspective, I do not think that they hold the same weight as we do in that thing. We've just got a different energy that's a lot more savage and a lot harder, bro, than the American rap battles. And I've watched loads of American battles, you know what I mean? I just don't think they have the same energy, bro. And for me, that crazy grime energy wins all day.
All right. Thank you very much, Tommy. We'll see you on the next show, I think. But yeah, big up yourself, man.
Job bless.
Enjoy your evening.
Guards up, man.
Guards up.
Peace.
All right, yeah, but listen, I think, as we were saying before, I think styles make fights, man, and it'd be very hard to judge it. And also, maybe someone like Getz could have
That's what
clashed.
I was about to say. If someone like Getz come out with that, then you'd be like,
I think
okay.
it's a similar.
Yeah, he's ready, man.
It's
If it
or
come
more
down-
similar.
Yeah.
It's more similar, like.
They're bossmiths, man.
Yeah.
Like known to be
Yeah.
bossmiths. So it's them.
And I don't see Skepta in that way. I love
Me
his music.
neither.
I love his music and gets me
Tommy
high.
said, he's a
got
vibe
bars.
setter. It's a vibe
Yeah,
setter.
he's got bars, but I don't think he's got the kind of bars that you can go
Take
against.
out an MC and dismantle an MC.
No, not like that.
With technical ability.
Not like
and
that.
shit.
Like you got a guy who's talking about the life of a dollar bill from going from
passing
hand to
hands.
hand and all that kind of shit, and like rapping a verse forwards and backwards.
That's
Bruv,
echelon
it's
high,
not-
man.
it's-
That's
it's like,
echelon
not
level,
everyone
man.
can do that type of
No,
shit.
you can't,
If you
man.
and the thing is, what one of the things Tommy mentioned is that he's gonna rap like that when they're doing a clash.
think so.
If you can rap about like that about fictional stories, what makes you think you can't rap like that about an MC?
Some battling thing on MC.
It's come on.
Easier.
Yeah,
Easier.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I'd like to see it happen.
I know it's happening, bruv.
I'd like to see this, like properly happen.
Listen,
not just talk.
So when did Skepta drop that tune? We're on the what date? What's the date today? 14th of July. No, he dropped that tune 2 days ago. Yesterday, 1 or 2 days. Yeah, yeah, it's 1 or 2 days ago.
Talking about first.
Yeah,
dropped it, innit?
right. Joyner Lucas saw the tune today. He sent a video on Instagram of him like listening to the tune. He's like videoed himself listening to the tune, kind of like responding to the bars like just with facial expressions and stuff. And then at the end of the track, he was like, "All right, cool. All right, my boy, let's go." So couple days, he's gonna come up with something. So let's see. I don't know. Listen, I think one of the things being said is that he's not battle hardened. I mean, I've only seen him go against Tory Lanez. That was quite entertaining during lockdown. He came with some bars, but he did it on a really corny beat.
It's Tory Lanez, man. Yeah. Tory Lanez, we're not sure Tory Lanez is the R&B, the rappers. It's like.
But Tory Lanez got bars though.
Yeah, he got bars, but Tory Lanez always been like on the fence, man.
Yeah.
Like you don't quite know what it is. You wanna rap, you wanna sing, you ain't tuned for the gal, you wanna be hard.
You wanna be a streamer?
Yeah, streamer. I don't know what you wanna
shoot
do,
people
man.
in the foot.
Yeah, man. What was the thing that he had during lockdown?
Let me not go there.
Quarantine.
Was it Quarantine TV or something like that?
Quarantine TV was funny. I entertained. I used to watch that.
That was crazy.
He was doing wild antics in lockdown.
All right, moving on. So we move on to Nas because this happened since we last had our show. So Jim Jones actually came out and decided that he thought that his catalog was more extensive and more impressive and more legendary than Nas.
Why are these people just
Instagram
just to fucking get
social media making people?
I rate the confidence, yeah. The delusion.
Big balls for that, man.
Yeah.
That's some big bollocks, bro.
The delusion. Like basically, this is how it started. So there was a video, right, on TikTok or something, where it was on YouTube. It was a podcast where this guy, I don't know the name of the podcast, but big them up anyway because they kicked it off. They basically, it was I don't know if it's like a father and son kind of podcast, but there was this young youth. He was couldn't be more than 17, yeah? And some elders were sitting around the table.
They instigated that.
And the younger was kind of like, when I was growing up, I never listened to no Nas. We grew up on Jim Jones. And like, I know this and this tune and that tune. We never grew up on no Nas. Jim Jones, to my generation, Jim Jones is a bigger artist than Nas. Something along, I'm paraphrasing. Yeah, and the elders were kind of arguing with him. And I was thinking, like obviously that clip went viral and it blew up. But my whole thing was like...
Just a section of it.
Just a section of it. But my whole thing is like, this you is 17.
Exactly that.
You're not old enough to know either of these man's catalogs. So I feel like the elders in the room with you put you up to that.
They gassed him, man.
They put you up to that.
I don't see how Jim Jones can be that generation's Nas. Like, what impact did
Kendrick is. The newer generation, lyrical guys,
Kendrick
top of the top.
Kendrick came from the Jim Jones era.
But I mean new era. If you ask the new kids listening to hip hop, who's your goat? It's like he's gonna be that Wayne's, the Kendricks. They're gonna throw those names into the mix.
Jim Jones didn't have the same if the little man said the Jim Jones had like his Nas. Yeah, kind of. That's what you said.
Kind of
verbatim. Yeah. But think about the impact. Yeah, it's like Dipset. That was a movement. Yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Cameron's movement.
What impact did they really have on that on the generation like that youth from? Yeah, when you think about Nas. And that whole era and the albums he was dropping and the music that was coming out of like that kind of area, or section, around that time, changed people's mindsets, bro.
It did, man. It did.
Dipset didn't change no mindset. They
had a little wave that they run with for a minute. That's what it was.
It was pink clothes,
and jewelry,
raggedy baggedy.
Yeah,
that was Dipset.
Rolling and strolling.
That's why the generation now. And if you're saying that's your Nas, bro, that's why this generation's finished, gone. Cause you got them man. That's your Nas. That's your Nas. That's what Dipset was. Cookity.
Do you have to see the clip because he's like he sneaked this in Nas, but at the same time he's complimenting him because he's saying when Illmatic and It Was Written came out, I was in high school, he's saying. Bro, and it was my shit.
This is the
like,
thing
we were
with
all
hip-hop.
big fans, so it's a thing where admiration turns to resentment. He said that.
Hip hop is the only music.
He said we were fans of Nas when his thing come out. We were bumping out New York.
Dude, Jim Jones said
Yeah,
that.
he was saying when it was written came out, he said I was a big Nas fan. I was in high school because he's a bit older than us. So he goes, I was in high school. We were all busting
knows,
it.
innit?
But he
But
goes
then why is
into
he
the years Nas is
jumping on his
irrelevant. He's
soapbox
saying.
then?
Yeah, he's saying he's irrelevant now, innit? Basically, that he can't.
If Nas is irrelevant now, what's Jim Jones, bro?
Super irrelevant.
Some man don't even know Jim Jones rap,
he is.
bruv. They just thought he was just the hype
Cameron's
man.
side
For,
man,
yeah,
yeah,
he
Cameron's
was
hype
like,
man.
with his friggin' with his fluffy plaits,
Yeah,
bro.
he used to come to the flats and jump around and yeah.
Man got fluffy plaits, blood.
He
I've
wasn't
never
even
seen that
rapping
guy's
at first.
plaits looking nice, bro.
Always carpet. Man. Always look
Man's
like
coming with them
World Cup,
fluffy
man.
plaits, so you're a
Man didn't
big
put the
millionaire,
stocking head
bro.
on, man didn't put the stocking cap on.
No
man.
one.
You have to put the stocking cap on that night with a
Them
do-rag, bro.
Velcro plaits, bro. But yeah, listen, I don't know. I love the confidence, but that is delusional, bro. There's no way. It's not even in the same league, bro. They're not even in the
Nowhere near,
same.
man. On no day could Jim Jones get close to Nas, man.
Never.
No day, man.
Never.
He pulled up, I think, did he try to pull up stats or mention stats as well? Like,
Yeah. They put up the stats list and he lost on like everything.
Every
Yeah, every metric he
Yeah.
lost and he didn't win on nothing. Nothing.
Right,
Not
someone
one.
just talking for talking's sake,
Just chatting, man.
yeah, I think someone spiked him that day, man.
No, but he went on Fat Joe and Jada's show and said it. And then man are saying,
Yeah,
they
that's
allowed
the
him
one.
to come on and
That's
say
the
it. But
bit that- okay,
if you
that's
clock
what I
it,
said.
Jada ain't saying nothing. Fat Joe and Jada are just like, yeah, we just open a tin of worms. Tell that mic them talk. Jada's just sitting like this, smiling. He's out of his mind, bro.
I did, yeah, because even Cameron and Mace, they're trolling him recently.
Yeah, they're
as well.
trolling as well, man. Because they got their show, the sports thing. They're trolling everybody, man. Yeah, they got one of them, the Diddy
Yeah,
guys
funny,
in him.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's like an
interviewed him.
ESPN thing,
Yeah, but yeah,
ESPN
what
kind
was
of
it
thing,
like?
Oh, yeah.
I saw that.
Yeah, man. But nah, I mean, honestly, yeah, I think like that's disrespectful as well, man. Like,
Very, man. He's
but
gonna
Nas
say sorry
already
when he sees
addressed it. Nas is the thing, yeah. I see, like a lot of people like spoke for Nas.
He won't even respond.
Nas didn't even have to
He
respond.
doesn't have to.
But he did. But I think like pretty much everyone, not everyone, but a lot of people was like, even Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, Shannon
was
told him,
like,
you can't see Nas.
what
You
talking
can't
about?
see Nas. You can't see Nas.
Yeah, no, big up Jimmy though,
Yeah,
man.
man.
It's mad, isn't it? Like, I think let's talk him more music, man.
Yeah,
but
Jimmy had a renaissance, man. He was always under Dipset and Cam, and then he came out solo on his own right, started doing his thing, that Vamp Nation thing. He's got Vamp Life. It looks like the Louis Vuitton thing. It's the logo. He's been doing that for a minute, and he's out there with the young driller youths that are coming through with the new Harlem drill sound, and them boys, he's around him. So he probably thinks, now, I'm leading the new wave, because these boys gravitate towards me more than a Nas. That's why I think he came out of that thinking
I
out of
don't
his
think
skin.
he's growing old gracefully, bro.
He's not, man, because he's doing that young boy thing. He sometimes look embarrassing. You're out with mans that's like, could be your son and shit. Vibing with them and shit. It's like, nah, man, you should be schooling them, man. There, man. Not trying to vibe with them.
Big up to the whole of Dipset and
Yeah, man.
Cameron and
Cam, man, big up Cam, man.
everyone,
That was
yeah,
a big
'cause
moment.
They had their moments still.
But Jim's
But
out of his mind for that.
it was definitely not as impactful on the culture, yeah, as Nas, QB, that whole sound. Like, you can't even compare, man. Like, get off the soapbox, Jimmy.
This is the thing. Dipset had their moment, like, but Nas is like a cultural icon. There's a difference. They're playing different sports here. Do you know what I'm saying? So I just think that ultimately, like, he's got to kind of know where he is, know who he is, know your role.
We're not dissing you, Jimmy,
Nah,
man,
not
because
at
you've
all.
been doing
Not
your
at all.
thing, and like I just said, like you stepped out of the Dipset Cameron shadow and done your own thing in your own right. So yeah, we give you that, but you know what? When it's Nas and like D said and Zorro, icons of this thing, nah, man, you can't. You can't do it,
as
man.
well. That is that hip hop, yeah, is fucked like that because the generation. They don't pay
It's mad
respect.
disrespecting hip hop, man.
They just
The
don't.
young bucks,
You
bucks,
get
mad
like,
disrespect.
oh, who is that?
Who are they?
Like, we didn't listen to Nas.
I remember
Okay,
Kodak
maybe
Black
you
saying that certain man are just, nah, man, they can't touch him. Kodak Black was on record saying that a while back. This is like the old heads are just, don't even try it.
That's hip hop's downfall, man.
Yeah, it is.
That is because
It
it's
is.
like no other music genre does that.
Yeah.
Like you got old white men,
Disregard
no
their old
disrespect,
heads.
but like rock and roll stars.
Rock and roll man still touring at
in
70
their,
years
in
old,
their
bro.
80s, still
touring at 70 years old,
getting
man.
brought in by the
Yeah,
younger
and the
by
young
younger
generation
ones.
like their shit pumping it still, man. They don't get
Yeah,
that
but yeah, like,
disrespect.
that's what downfall
Hip hop's
is.
the only,
Toxic. It is
only
toxic.
genre
It's
that
toxic.
disrespects its elders and its older statesmen, man. Only genre of music that does that. Oh, yeah, you're here and there, you're at that stage, you're washed.
Yeah.
What's next?
It's everyone's downfall because you shorten your lifespan as an artist by getting into that and then having to conform to like, oh shit, like let me
be a certain way
get it
because
in while I can, and then you get to a certain age
before-
and it's
before-
like you could be making dope music at like 50 years old.
Of course.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
But like there's like it's always gonna be a young man's like
Ron Isley still
game
making
and
music,
thing,
boy.
innit? 'Cause I think the younger generation will always dictate what's popular.
Yeah, what's popular. That's why they lead popular
Yeah.
culture. The youngest.
That's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, like, still, like, pay homage to.
Yeah, man. What come before?
come
Because you
before
wouldn't
you.
have what you had if
wouldn't
there
have-
wasn't
no,
a movie.
100%,
Come on.
you wouldn't have it.
Yeah,
And that's
come
the
on.
main thing.
Yeah.
You think that you just thought this shit up.
Yeah, and then it just came out of nowhere.
Is it the younger generation? Is it the younger generation, or is it the way the corporations push the music?
Both.
That too. That's a major.
The influence is what people
Yeah.
listen to. The influence is what people listen to as well. So that is both of them for sure. All right, just going back to the other thing. I know we don't want to go back to it because we take a break in a minute. So, Tommy just dropped this a minute ago. He was like, you don't need to back your UK MCs, bruv. Listen, I'm gonna. Do you know what? It's very very like important
That's
point.
my
Yeah, actually,
unpopular
I'm
opinion.
glad he said that because
I'm gonna
this is the thing, yeah. Obviously, we're UK all the way, but we're obviously not delusional either. Like, I'm not gonna just sit here and be like, yeah, when listen to something with my own ears is telling me don't sound right, and then be like, yeah, nah, he killed it. Nah, bruv. That's why I said styles make fights. If we get a different MC, he said it himself. P Money, them man there. Like, gets someone like that. If someone like that came through,
different thing.
Wretch even, do you know what I'm saying? If someone like that came through, then I'll be like, yeah,
This is leveled.
that will be more of an even playing field for certain. It's not about them being a better artist or whatever. I just feel like styles make fights, bruv. You wouldn't put certain man against certain man. That's why I say him versus Rocky is a good
It works.
matchup.
It works. Yeah, man. It works.
That's why that's why their track that they had together
Yeah,
worked.
that's why they had chemistry on the tune.
Yeah.
It kind of worked. Their two worlds merged together quite nicely. Yeah.
All right. We're going to take a little break. When we come back,
Chop
we're going to
some
play
oranges.
We're going to play a game of unpopular opinions. All right.
Popularity skills taking over Bashman, innit? Afro.
Yo, wait. Weird, no man. Because you know them ones like when you come back from the adverts and then the man just end up getting cancelled. Like some Jeff Stelling and them man.
Are we on air?
Are we rolling? Yeah, sorry. So we're back. New Guardz Radio. We're in the last section of this show for this month. We've got our unpopular opinion segment once again. We got a lot of traction with that last month. Some people were mad, especially on that DMX one. Them TikTokers, boy, they know.
The drill one as well. I see
Yeah,
a few heads rattled
Yeah,
about
they
that.
were rattled. But yeah, we're gonna come with some more this month. But all right, I've looked at some of the internet's most popular, unpopular hip hop opinions, and let's discuss a couple of them first, and then we'll get into some of our own ones as well. So, what was the one that we looked at? So Snoop Dogg, the Snoop Dogg one jumped out at me. So this is not my own opinion, to be honest, yeah? So let me just, like, say that first. So someone has said, Snoop Dogg is low-key overrated. Many people like his personality and stories more than his songs. What are you saying about that?
His personality and his stories, then people prefer over his songs, and he's overrated. What, lyrically or just in general?
Yeah,
Nah,
they're
I
saying he's
disagree
like,
with that, man.
lyrically he's not.
I disagree with that,
that
man.
good.
It's like when we were talking earlier about Jimmy getting at Nas, it's like, yeah, I think Snoop's in that same kind of bracket.
Yeah.
You know, they came out at the same time. Hip hop was shifting at that time. It was like a new golden era was ushered in with like the Snoops, the Wu-Tangs, the Nas, the Mobb Deeps. It's like, I think Snoop's a different kettle of fish. He's become a household name, so I think that newer listeners and fans of Snoop or followers of Snoop, say past 15, 20 years, you've seen a different type of Snoop than what we come up seeing from Snoop. Yeah, it's corporate Snoop now. You know, I see Snoop in foreign adverts, man.
Loads of them.
Yeah, spitting in different languages,
Loads of
and
them.
it's for food, it's
Yeah.
Just eat and all that.
He
It's
don't
like,
mind. He goes where the
Snoop
bag is.
don't mind where the
He
bag
goes where
is
the
now,
bag is. He
man.
goes where the bag is.
The Snoop we knew coming up was in fierce competition with his rivals, being on the same coast or the opposite coast, and
was
lyrically
an
going
animal.
in. Animal, the albums are on point. You know, even when he dropped Death Row and went No Limit and had to reinvent himself, we see the journey of Snoop, man. So we can accept where he is now. So the overrating, man, them shouldn't even put that to
Nah.
debate.
You know-
Go through his discography and talk that.
This is the
again.
thing. This is the thing about Snoop. I've heard a few people try to come with this argument about Snoop being overrated. His music is trash. He can't rap that well. That is nonsense,
No way.
bruv. No one can really imitate Snoop.
Nah.
Nobody,
Yeah,
because you're gonna know that sounds like a Snoop knockoff.
Snoop. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's a
star. He's the father.
Yeah,
You can't beat it.
100%. And like, you can't find an album more like sonically and more well-rounded as a project as Doggy Style. Like Doggy Style was crazy.
It's an incredible album, man.
It's
incredible.
so crazy. All right, you might not agree with some of the messages and some of the things that you were saying, but like as songs, they're just incredible songs. Like,
Every single song on the album.
timeless shit. And like, you know, and it's easy to disrespect Snoop now because he's much older now and he's kind of like in that kind of don't give a fuck era. He's here for the bag,
just
like
do
we
it,
said.
innit? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
That's
here for the
fun.
bag,
Yeah.
but he's not really trying to be that guy.
The best rapper anymore.
Yeah,
Or
and he
because
never really was.
He never really did try and be that way.
He was always a vibes man. He was always a vibes man. But you know what? No one can say, because I've seen Snoop freestyle off the dome. Yeah, nobody could say that he's not an incredible rapper. Like, he is one of them rappers that is just naturally talented.
Just does this thing.
And he's so talented that he probably doesn't need to go mad on tracks like that. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Ain't one of the tracks of Doggy Style a freestyle?
Yeah, it was.
was it Ladi Dadi? No.
No, I think ding, 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 with the little
Hustlers,
ding,
Jesus,
yeah. I think he's done that off the top.
Yeah, no, I think can't take nothing away from him personally when he rap about his rapping, but I think like people were saying that now about him, but I think he's like branded himself now, like he's like a brand now, isn't
He's
it?
a brand.
Rather than
Most
like,
definitely a brand now.
yeah, and you don't see other rappers, I don't know, his age doing that. You get me? But that's how he stayed relevant.
Exactly that. And I think now he's come to this stage in his career, and he's been there for years now, where he makes music when he wants to.
Yeah,
It's like, I feel like I could drop a little song now. Why not? You don't need
Bro,
to.
he could easily. I won't say he can make another Doggy Style, but he could get Dre to pattern.
Yeah,
you know,
something
some dope
similar.
beats,
Yeah, and he can
and
reach out to
and
any of the big
rhyme
producers.
the same
yeah.
way. He could create a same vibe similar to like, because he's done tracks, and when you hear that track, you're like, yo, this is like sounds like what you
The
just
newer
dropped back
work's
in the day.
alright,
kind
man.
of
Missionary's alright, man. I did listen to that. I visited that album a couple times, man. It's decent, man.
Yeah.
It kind of went over people's head, but it's good, man. It's got like a long video for the whole thing as well. That's like a mini movie. Yeah, man. They went in, but it kind of just flew over man's heads. But he's getting in on that, man. He's displaying like Snoop, we know, innit?
Big up Snoop, man. Like, what are rappers nowadays gonna do when they get to Snoop's age? Like, how are
Exactly
they
that.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do what he does, yeah. But
A lot of them ain't relevant after a year.
you don't have to do what he does, but if you still want to be, relevant, you know what I'm saying? And going by today's generation, again, there are gonna be a lot of them that's gonna be like, oh shit,
Little kids
what am I
know
gonna
Snoop,
do
man.
now?
of them already falling off.
Yo, you get me?
1-2 tune, like.
My
Yeah.
nieces and my nephews know Snoop and they know his songs, man. They're under 10 years old, man. It's just like, that says what it needs to
Uncle
say.
Snoop.
It's uncle, yeah.
There's uncle. Yeah,
Uncle.
That's uncle.
With a H,
Snoop.
uncle.
Yeah, you have to respect him, man.
Yeah,
Give
man, you have to
Snoop his
respect
flowers,
uncle.
yeah, yeah.
Before D, what you saying? You gonna drop that one? What you saying?
Oh, is it my time?
Popular opinion.
I was saying, yeah, like Tory Lanez didn't shoot Megan Thee Stallion. Yeah. What are you saying?
Go on. Why do you feel this way?
Go deeper with that one.
No, I've just been watching a lot of like things recently to say like, apparently like his family are trying to like get him out of there. There's bare rappers that are like, no, like free him up. There's a petition
No,
going
what happened
around.
to man in there weren't
Free 'em
nice,
up.
man.
What happened
It
to
weren't-
yeah.
It weren't nice, man. It weren't nice.
Yeah, I can't use it as a, do you know what I'm saying, to say free him up. I mean, yeah, nah, but at the same time, yeah, you can. But for me, what I heard, yeah, about the story, the whole incident, it's like shit ain't making sense.
None of it
You get
really
me?
did, man. Listening
None
back
of it
through
making
it,
sense.
when
Like
the
one
case
witness, and apparently the witness said that that Tory never done it, and then all of a sudden, what happened to this witness? I don't know, but yeah, what people are just ignoring that, and then I'm hearing it was my girl that shot her, and the reason why, and all this. Get me? It's Hollywood, man. It's over there. It's mad, isn't it? Like what? Yeah. So it makes me think that he didn't do it, and if he didn't do it, then he shouldn't be in jail, innit? You get me? So free him up. You get me?
I don't agree, bruv. I don't agree, man. I tell you why I don't agree. Because in the early days of the incident and when everything kicked off, yeah, when he got arrested, he was like apologizing. He said, why would you apologize if you didn't do it? And also, like, The text. Go on.
What did he apologize for?
He didn't actually say it explicitly because he was in jail, bruv. But he was apologizing. Well, why are you apologizing if you didn't do nothing?
But what was he apologizing for?
I don't know. Why are you apologizing?
So then why are we just assuming that he's apologized for that?
Because he apologized to her because she got shot.
But but did he say I apologize?
No, he didn't say. No, but he didn't say that. Yeah, but he apologized. He apologized
for what though?
He didn't say explicitly he shot her.
Right.
But what if you're in jail? Why would you call and apologize to the person who's you're responsible for being in jail for?
But
if you didn't do it, none
of us know what the conversation was that he was talking to her about where he says I apologize.
They recorded it.
So what was he apologizing for?
All right, so I can find out what.
Situation.
Yeah, he apologized.
I'm sorry you got shot, but I ain't like, oh, I'm sorry I shot you. That's the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, but if he's in jail for it, if you're in jail for it, yeah, would you be calling that person to apologize if you're the one that did it?
No, but apparently as well, he was banging both. He was banging her.
Yeah, that came out.
He apologizing for that as well. Oh, I'm sorry. It all got messy, and this is what happened, didn't it? I'm sorry for this, how it all came out, and you found out that I was like boning both of you, and then you got sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right, go on.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go on. Sorry. Say that again in the mic. Say that again in the mic.
Say the mic.
Oh, sorry. I was saying he could have been.
That's the best.
His
signals just going on, bro.
I was saying he could have been apologizing because he was meant to be boning her and her friend, and that's why the whole thing erupted. Yeah, and he was like, oh, maybe, he was apologizing for that. Like, I'm sorry, I was like boning both of you, and you found out and you got hurt. The whole thing's mad. I'm sorry. Get me?
But why are you certain that he didn't do it?
Because the witness.
What witness?
The witness, the only person that was there that saw it, that the police interviewed, that said that he saw the girl shoot Megan. This guy, I can't remember his name. He's the guy, they've got a name. Obviously, it's a guy. There's a real person. And look that up, man. That's what and then there's a whole...
Are you talking about the bodyguard?
No, someone that was watching, and it's an English person as well. There's a body cam footage of the guy talking to the police.
Yeah.
It's an English man as well. But he's from out there, and he was living around there, and he witnessed it, and he was talking. But he didn't come in. I don't know if he was at the trial or not. That's why I don't know what happened. It's dodgy. Do you know what I'm saying? Because there he was,
silenced,
and then what happened to him? He got silenced. See. Yeah.
But that's all conjecture, bro. If that person, that's all conjecture because I did see that they were saying, there was new evidence that came up about 3 months ago, where they were saying, there's new evidence and it's gonna go he's gonna have an appeal and all of this stuff. But I'm not seeing really Tory say much about it. I'm not saying it.
He's incarcerated, bro. What can he do? He can't say nothing. His family they're fighting.
Of course, they will fight for him. They will fight for him. Yeah.
Best that he don't say nothing. You're not supposed to say nothing. You let them handle it for you, and then when you're supposed to speak, they'll tell you when to speak. But that's what he's not supposed to say nothing.
No,
he's
not
supposed to
regarding his case.
Yeah, that's the best
But he's
thing.
in a bad way right now, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, no, it's mad what happened to him.
I don't wish bad on anything what happened to Tory Lanez. I think it's just it's kind of wild to just automatically, because I see a lot of people free Tory Lanez. Yeah, I get, and I know that you're not a Tory fan or anything like that, so it's not coming from that angle. Yeah, and I know a lot of people don't like Megan. They think she's, because the type of artist she is and how she carries herself. But it would be very weird to me. I'm not saying obviously lots of people get locked up on false charges. It would be very, very weird to me that so many people were in that car, yeah, and the truth didn't get out about what happened that night. It would be.
Only just the three of them that was in it.
It was the bodyguard, the bodyguard, the friend Kelsey. Yeah, Tory Lanez and Megan. And also, my whole thing is, so if think about it, yeah, if the friend shot her, if that's what we're going down, if that's the route because that's the kind of theory that people are coming with. If it was the friend Kelsey that shot her, why would she get in front of a judge and be defending her friend over Tory?
She didn't take that. She didn't.
I didn't see the trial.
She didn't spit no bars at the trial. She took she
played the fifth.
Yeah.
Fifth.
She didn't. That was her. She invoked her right not to speak.
Yeah, said nothing.
They told her shut up. Nah, you speak. You're gonna fuck up the whole thing. We got this guy. We got him. You don't speak. and you're cool, you'll get away with it. You get me?
I think it's open to debate, man. There's a lot of holes in that case.
Get me? Free Tory though.
The plot thickens.
Listen, I see where you're coming from with it. If there's not enough like evidence of it, should have got thrown out. But at the same time, like if he's been convicted, yeah, and he's not. Well, I haven't seen that he's dropping an appeal currently. Him like
knowing what I just told you.
Yeah. But I don't know if that's true. That's
if that came out in the trial, yeah, and you was on that jury, you know, on the jury, you have to Would you knowing that, yeah, someone puts that doubt in your mind, is that gonna sway your judgment?
Of course.
Right.
But if that was the case, there was a jury that convicted him in the first place to give him how many years he's got.
They could be paid.
I see.
They can be paid.
Everybody has a price.
Everybody's got a price, but why? What's the reason that who's Tory Lanez to be paying? Who's Megan? To be paying off Tory Lanez? Megan Thee Stallion, she's not a billionaire, bruv. She it would have costed her money.
What's the trajectory?
And what's the reason? Like I don't see what's the alibi to like keep him in jail over like if it was the friend. But anyway,
something happened. Yeah, they was like, nah, you know what? Someone's got to take the rap. Yeah, let him take the rap. Yeah, and that's how it weren't planned, but they you know how something happened, they come cleaned it up. It's like yeah. Who's they? We don't know.
I don't know.
Time's run out, bro. We're gonna have to disagree on that one.
We'll go to 10.
Yeah. All right, listen. Hopefully next month we can have Jada back inside the studio, and some more guests as well. But all we have left to say to you this month is Guardz up.